The FIFINE H18V LITE is a nice budget gaming headset that for those out there who might be looking for something that they kind of want to get their hands on, maybe you like the aesthetics, maybe you like all the bells and whistles that come with it. We're definitely gonna be talking about that today. Huge shout out to FIFINE for sending these out for review. As always, I'm gonna be honest with you, let you know how I feel about them, what they sound like in game, and some of the pros and cons that I kind of picked up on as I went along with this review. Starting off with, this headset does have that open back construction, so you do get a little bit of that openness that typically you get with open back headphones. They do have 53mm drivers. You do have the option of the 7.1 surround sound. The padding on it is breathable material. You do have a flexible boom mic noise cancellation that comes with the mic, which is a really cool feature. Volume control. You also do have USB inline control, and this works with USB for the PS4, PS5, PC, and Mac. For those on Xbox, Nintendo Switch, and maybe other consoles, 3.5mm is the way you're going to connect. Now, for me, this has been something that has been kind of fun to kind of go back to. For those who you don't know, I do use IEMs for gaming. I don't necessarily use headsets anymore just because I get headaches. And for me, I kind of like the precision that you kind of get from IEMs, but I wanted to give this a fair try. It's kind of cool because you got fresh ears, right? I don't use headphones a lot, so it's kind of nice to kind of jump on, throw them on, and think about where the positioning and the enemy is with these headsets. So I'm going to jump right into the range here in the finals. We're going to jump into a couple matches, kind of discuss what it is that I hear, what I don't hear, and if I recommend them specifically for first-person shooters. All right. So first impressions. Off the rip, what I'm kind of getting from this is a very boomy kind of default type of sound. Right, like I can hear that. I can hear him running. Right, nice little rumble from the bass. I can hear him coming. All right, I can hear him. I can hear that on the roof. Right, again, I can hear that. Now back here, I can hear that. You know what I mean? I can hear that. Doesn't sound too bad. Same with this. All right, walking. Getting a little closer. Now I would say it is a little bit. It is a little difficult to kind of tell, in my opinion, like top from bottom. Obviously by default I know that dummy's up there, so I can only imagine, you know what I mean? Like I could tell this up there. Okay. Oh, what? No way, bro. Ooh. Yeah, okay. right, guys, this is what the FIFINE H18V Lite sounds like with the microphone. All right, so to me, it kind of sounds like your typical gaming mic. Nothing too fancy, nothing too crazy, but clear enough that in game, Discord, Teams, or wherever you might use this, it should work. They should be able to hear you nice and clear. No issues there. Now, they do have the noise cancellation. I'm going to activate that now. And this is what the noise cancellation sounds like. All right. So you're getting a little bit of that compression. Maybe if there's some ambiance, it's trying to cut that. It's also trying to adjust your voice, right, as it comes in and out, and you can kind of hear it. In my opinion, though, I think that without the noise compression, it sounds a lot better. That's what this sounds like. Okay, so it's not too bad in this mode, I don't think, but again, it's all gonna be dictated by your environment, what's around you, what type of noises you may have, maybe dogs, maybe neighbors, maybe music or fans and other things like that. So just something to kind of think about. Overall, I think that the FIFINE H18V Lite is a great budget gaming mouse for those who are looking for something very minimal but also kind of aesthetically pleasing to look at. I kind of like the build, I like the colors, I like the aesthetics of it. I personally don't use headsets, but maybe if I had a nephew, a son, maybe a kid, a teenager, or even adults, I mean, guys, come on, you know what I mean, kind of reflecting on the past here, I think this is a great budget gaming headset that could potentially suit your needs, especially for shooters and a definitely story-driven game. So if you like today's review, please make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Shout out to FIFINE for sending these out. Have an amazing day. Thank you, and I'll see you next time. Peace.